Furtok a good touch, and this is dangerous. The spare player was Vias, and Furtok away on the right. And he's got Leszniak in the middle, and they're coming up from midfield in numbers. Well, there was a pertinent reminder there of what Poland can be like on the break. But Shilton has got Waddle away. Robson's just inside him. Waddle goes again. Mateschik. Oh, Lineker! And Waddle! And Bako saved it. It's Lineker again. Can Webb get there? He can. Well, possibilities there at either end. England escaped when Furtok broke for Poland, but then straight away Waddle got them moving and Lineker intercepted the back pass from Mateschik. Urban. Now, Beardsley, it was a good tackle by Robson, and Lineker's away, and Lineker's onside, and this is going to be a free kick and a booking for sure. And the yellow card comes out, and Bako, the goalkeeper, denies England the opening goal in this World Cup tie with a cynical challenge on Gary Lineker. Robson won it for Beardsley, and Lineker was just onside, and he was through and away. Took the goalkeeper on, and just look at that.
Here we have a free kick on the edge of the area, which is sort of a 50-50 opportunity.
Beardsley. Well, I'm afraid no justice there really for England. Well, memories of 1973, and no one will feel that more keenly than Sir Alf Ramsey sitting at the back there. 3 and 5 respectively. And Leszniak heads it back, and that was a real chance for Urban. Peter Shilton entitled to shout at the players in front of him. What they were allowing doing Leszniak, giving Leszniak so much room on this side, I've no idea. He had so much room to head that back in. And it's Jan Urban who comes in for the second header, and Trevor Brooking, he might well have scored.
Well, it's the same old tale. Leszniak, one of the smaller forwards. You worry about the big men, and there he was coming up late, but it was the first header by little Leszniak, who nobody had picked up, left him completely unmarked.
Here's Barnes. And Lineker! And Lineker, surely! It's in! England have taken the lead. And the scourge of Poland in Monterrey, Gary Lineker, brings smiles to English faces again. John Barnes with the pass. Lineker into the goalkeeper first time. And then from a tight angle, right foot, that's over the line as Brian Robson dives in. And England have taken the lead. Just when we really needed it. Webb. Lineker again. I think it's now safe to say that the sharpness has returned after that debilitating illness of Gary Lineker's that affected him not just in the European Championships, but for much of this season as well. But how he enjoys playing in the centre rather than on the right wing, where Johan Cruyff has kept him for much of the season for Barcelona. He's thriving on this service. Beardsley. Waddle. Lineker's off again inside the box. He's nearly there. He is there! Side netting. It was nearly. But he's looking sharper than I've seen him, Trevor Brooking, since before the European Championships.
A magnificent pass by Chris Waddle there, but it was really the run. Look, he's got away from the marker and the sweeper, and really very, very unlucky that it caught the side net.
So heavily of England press forward. This is Vodovchik. Vias, Mateschik. And Leszniak. And Urban. Well, that's 2 chances for Jan Urban. This is a corner, it was deflected. Des Walker again making a vital interception. And Jan Urban, who had that header over the bar in the first half, Walker definitely threw himself in. And eventually he finds Waddle on the other wing. And still Waddle. Good effort. Chris Waddle. Well, the Polish goalkeeper has shown that even if he's not performing the heroics of Tomaszewski, he's still pretty useful.
It would help Brian Robson and Neil Webb, who seem sort of undermanned at the moment.
This is Waddle. Lineker, that's a good touch. Stevens now, can he get a quality cross in? He can, Barnes! Yes! That's the goal we wanted! And it's the goal that might lead victory here. The Poles down and deflated, and England celebrate. Gary Stevens here made up for any earlier crosses that didn't go his way. It was a beautiful ball, and Barnes at the far post to finish it off. This is Webb. Barnes. Rocastle. And still, took two to stop him. And here's Lineker, a terrible back pass. Rocastle. Smith, no. Webb. 3. Commits suicide in defence, and England's World Cup hopes very much alive now. Sir Alf Ramsey applauds the goal, and Neil Webb, as the goalkeeper holds his head in dismay, makes it 3-0 to England. An easy goal for Webb, but a dreadful mistake here by Wojcicki, the number 3. He presented that to Gary Lineker. Rocastle across the goal. Smith couldn't get it, but Neil Webb certainly could. As Barnes turns on the ball now, Gary Lineker will be well mentioned by just about everybody. He's let that one run to Webb. Good effort. Well, he's also played a major part, Neil Webb. Rocastle's cross, Lineker brought it down well. Smith, Robson's in there too. Oh, unlucky. Well, what a nice finish that would have been for the captain and for England. Brian Robson still with the energy to get him where it hurts, and his namesake would appreciate that. So late in the game, and he was unlucky, Trevor.
Well brought down, Gary Lineker. Alan Smith playing it square, just pops up, hooks it, and it just drifts over the crossbar. But the one occasion really where Brian Robson, probably 3-0, has felt happy just to make those late runs into the penalty box.
So there it is. England end the season on a high note with 2 valuable World Cup points in the qualifying group. Brian Robson leads his team to a most important victory.